But the one incident that we did talk about on Monday was an incident that happened in the Chiefs 49ers Super Bowl. It had to do with Travis Kelce and Andy Reid. And actually, Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce talked about it on their New Heights podcast, that incident, so to speak, between Kelce and Reid. And we want to have you guys all listen to it for a second. So let's play it.
So you having a heated exchange with Coach Reid.
So heated. People are all over this. I mean, I get it.
You cross the line. I think we can both agree on that.
I can't get that fired up to the point where I'm bumping Coach and it's getting him off balance and stuff.
I mean, let's be honest. The yelling in his face, too, is over the top. I think there's better ways to handle this.
I love Coach Reid. Coach Reid knows how much I'd love to play for him. I'm not playing for anybody else but Big Red. If he calls it quits this year, I'm out there with him, man.
He ain't calling it quits. Come on now.
He's not. I immediately wish I would have took it back. Coach Reid actually came right up to me after that, and he just let him know, hey, man, I love your passion. I got cameras on me all over the place, man.
He's letting you know not to be like that.
Just fired me up even more to go out there and get a victory for him, man. Big Red, sorry if I caught you with that cheap shot, baby. But damn, I love winning with you.
You got to have your head on a swivel because next time he gets fired up at you, he's coming hot at you. You know that.
Oh, yeah, I deserve it. If he would have cold cocked me in the face right there, I would have just ate it and just been like, yeah, let's go.
I'm not trying to make this situation acceptable, but this is what happens when you have highly motivated, passionate individuals. This doesn't happen if you and Andy aren't as close as you are. That's what nobody knows. The reason this happens is because you two love each other so much and respect each other so much that you feel open enough to have an interaction like this.
It wasn't me mad at Coach Reid as it looks. It was the frustration of our team not having success, turning the ball over, and me being
on the sideline.
Just on the sideline.
Damn it. It was pleading with your head coach to let you go out there and win this month. That's what it was. Me and you both know what it was. Andy knows what you mean to him and what he means to you.
So I think actually what I love is a couple things. One, like Kelce saying, like, dude, you messed up. And Travis being like, yeah, I messed up. Actually, my favorite part of it was he goes, if he just punched me right in the face, I would have taken it and deserved it. I think you could say what you want about Kelce with all the stuff that's going on, the antics. What I do love about them, the accountability of the moment right there, he owned up. It's like, yeah, I'm that's on me. But they did get the job done, and they do have a really close relationship. Like, we don't know their relationship, but I will say, if I got to see some old coaches recently myself. If I knocked over one of my coaches and they got hurt, like that would have eaten away at me. But then the public would have eaten you alive, and they already were. But they won, and they're Super Bowl champs.
Yeah, Big Bro had to call him out. I think that's what it ended up. What ultimately ended up happening. I don't know if Travis Kelce even would have said anything had Jason not called him out on that. But what I also wanted to take note of was that if Andy Reid retires, so does Travis Kelce.
Ooh, that was very good point.
Interesting point to make that he made in that conversation. So, hey, I mean, I think there's been a lot of rumors flying around about Andy Reid and how much longer he's going to be coaching for. He's 65 years old, so he's got plenty of time, but he can hang it up whenever he wants. So, interesting note to make.
I do think that conversation was genuine, but like I like believed everything that Travis and Jason were saying. But I think the thing that like made it all click for me was I do agree where if they weren't that close and like just some random player bumped Andy Reid like that, I don't know how it would have gone down. And I think everybody understood what it was. But again, he crossed the line, and we can all say everybody said he crossed the line. But I would be curious, and if we're talking about the world of hypotheticals, what the situation would have been made about if the Chiefs had lost that game, because winning cures everything. So I don't know how big of a spectacle it would have been made or what the conversation would have been, but the fact that they won, I think kind of has everybody say, oh, it's fine because they won. Right? I think that's kind of where the conversation's gone.
Yeah. No, completely. And I will say, I think every time I see clips of him and, clips from New Heights, I love Jason Kelce so much. They also later on the episode talked about the luchador mask. Apparently he found that on the floor at the first after party. And Travis was like, did you wash it at all? And Jason was like, if you find a luchador mask, you don't ask questions. He was like, you just put it on. And then he was like, I only had it on for like half the time. And Travis was like, no, dude, you wore that the entire rest of the night. And he was like, oh, damn. So I just love everything about Jason Kelce.
Well, I think everybody loves Jason. Like, I think that's the one player across the entire league right now. You can't. His passion for his teammates. He likes to have fun. He seems like he's one of the guys, right? So, Yeah, shout out that, like both of them. It's turned out to be a huge success for both of them. Jason Kelce and Travis are both going to be Hall of Famers too. Like it's incredible. But Jason's career after football is going to be electric. I don't want him to retire yet. I really don't. I want to keep him continuing to play for the Eagles because I love watching him go to work and play. But when he's done, it's going to be really fun to watch what he's got next.